Well, they're going at 6 runs and over. Mudassir, 54 for 2. And this is the salt and pepper strip that we were talking about. It's in the air. Mohammad Afzal has skied one. And Hassan Khan takes the catch. He is happy. This is a big wicket. Crucial wicket in the context of the game is the big hitter Mohammad Afzal falling for 11. Adeel Malik strikes with his first delivery.
They are under pressure and full marks to Adeel Malik. This time a beautiful catch taken by Hassan Khan, trying to clear the mid wicket, unable to middle the ball properly. That is the end of Mohammad Afzal, scoring 11 runs with the help of one maximum. It's 54 for 3 after 9.1 overs.
Well, the new batsman walking in, if I'm not mistaken, is Shahnawaz Khan. That's a big wicket. Adeel Malik, the captain, strikes first delivery.
They're in deep trouble, Maratha Arabians, because their star batsman Usman Khan is not firing in this tournament, and they're really struggling. G. Janardhan, the captain, after scoring 26 runs, is back in the pavilion, and we have seen in this over the first ball, it was the end of Mohammad Afzal.
Oh, straight to delivery. Tried the flipper. And Tanveer just, Shahnawaz, I beg your pardon, just plays it down to mid wicket for a single. And yes, Mudassir, I think that has been one of the challenges for this star-studded Maratha Arabian side. It's not just Usman Khan, Hamdan Tahir and Usman Khan both up top, just unable to get going. What a difference that makes. A couple of your players out of form, and it, all of a sudden it just becomes a struggle to put runs on the board.
To win these kinds of matches, middle order needs to perform, as we have seen Zawar, Fareed and Usman doing the job for Delhi Bulls.
Well, even Waqas Ali for the Deccan Gladiators, he's been the glue holding this batting order together. Second highest run scorer in the tournament. Ali Khan yesterday played an absolute blinder to chase the total down. A quicker delivery, tried that flipper, zooter coming into the right-hander.
I love to say this, it's 10 overs gone, 59 for 3.
That's the bowling card. Danish Quereshi up top, a bit expensive. Very rarely see that economy rate against his name, but he has picked up the wicket. That's important. Saifullah Noor, steady this time. Ahmad Shafiq picking up a wicket as well, the big wicket of Usman Khan. Ansar Khan, 2 overs, 8 runs for him. And Adeel Malik in his first over, picking up a wicket as well.
This time played gently towards square leg region. It's Rahul Chopra coming all the way from deep square leg. A brilliant pickup and throw.
Well, Mudassir, Ansar Khan and his run-up, it seems like he is putting in all his effort trying to reach that crease. He's very underrated as a bowler though. He's picked up some good wickets. But there you see, just like that, a struggle for him. And it seems though he doesn't have the right rhythm, Ansar Khan.
Lucky enough, Shanawaz Khan, the ball just moved away. As we can see while he's playing, we can see the middle stump and leg stump. He's trying to knock that leg stump of Shanawaz Khan. Ansar Khan bowling a tight line.
Well, even with the field open, that is a risky shot because there is a very stiff breeze blowing from right to left of your screen. We saw Jiju Janardhanan falling because of that stiff breeze just holding that ball up, and it landed nicely into the hands of Rahul Chopra. Was right there standing next to those flags, and you could see the ball hold up because of the breeze. Danish Quereshi, oh, he's not collected it. Ansar Khan was stationed behind the stumps and would have been a very interesting call had he picked up the ball and hit the wickets on the non-striker end.
These two are very quick between the wickets, Shanawaz and Tanveer. Very good try by Danish Qureshi. This time played straight towards the long on. Once again, Danish Qureshi coming into play.
But he has a lot of time, Shanawaz. Still 10 overs to go. 9 after this. There's no rush. Get settled in. We all know how devastating he can be once he's in the crease. You can't start hitting from ball one on these wickets. Slower delivery attempted. Down the leg side. Mayank trying to use his feet. And the good thing is Waqas Ali was right behind him.
This time gently pushed towards the point region. It's Hassan Khan coming very quickly, but they have taken an easy single. With that, it's end of over number 11. Score 66 for the loss of 3 wickets.
Adeel Malik continues from the pavilion end. Quick single taken as well. Doesn't look happy, Adeel. And Mudassir, you have to applaud Adeel Malik's captaincy and bravado. He's bowling with the wind favoring that leg side shot. As a leg spinner myself, I can tell you, the captain would have to drag me out of the car if he wanted me to bowl from the end like this. There's no way I'm bowling with the wind favoring that mid-wicket slog. But he leads from the front, Adeel Malik. He's taken the responsibility and he's delivered. Has a wicket to his name already.
This makes him a commentator's favorite captain, Adeel Malik. And it's not easy as a leg spinner to come from this end, as the wind is blowing very hard towards the mid wicket region, and he has been bowling brilliantly.
He has a lot of control. Just keeping that ball outside off stump, making them cut, making them drive, and not conceding any free runs. Just like that. But this time, Shahnawaz Khan has guided it perfectly down to third man for a boundary. Very good shot.
It was on the off stump. Waited and waited for this boundary. Maratha Arabians. At last, it has been nudged towards the third man area. The ball racing towards the fence for the first boundary from the blade of Shahnawaz Khan.
Well, Shahnawaz, fondly known as Shanu. Very good shot this. Very good improvisation as well. He knew the ball was going to be outside off stump. He knew it's going to be quick. Just guided it down to third man. Adjustment from Adeel Malik. Targeting those stumps this time. Shahnawaz plays it to square leg for a single. 73 for the loss of 3 wickets at the end of 12. Well, that's the table. Delhi Bulls 2 in 2. Maratha Arabians 2 wins, 1 loss. Bangla Tigers 2 wins, 1 loss. And that's what I was talking about. Deccan Gladiators, Ajman Heroes and Northern Warriors all with a win each. So that 4th slot is still open, Mudassir. And Deccan Gladiators will want to win this game today, because if they don't, then it's all going to be ifs and buts. Some team has to beat the other team for them to have a chance.
Good to see Ajman Heroes winning comfortably yesterday night. That opens up the table. It's Ahmad Shafiq coming from far end. Beautiful piece of fielding there by Ansar Khan.
Well, the giant is everywhere. Ansar Khan, he was bowling from the far end, now standing at cover. Outstretched arm saves that ball, and they don't even concede a run. Again, a cut attempted. There was a bit of indecision between the two, but in the end, Shahnawaz quick enough to cover the ground. Reaches the non-striker end safely.
It's a beautiful weather, and slowly the spectators are coming in the ground, and we can see some youngsters. They're regular to the ground, and they're happy to be here.
Well, this is a great facility. Viewers have been given permission to come and watch these games. Oh, while we were praising Ansar Khan and his fielding at cover, this time there is a misfield and they take 2. And because he was the one who did the misfield, he's just applauding the bowler. If that was Ansar Khan bowling, I would tell you all hell would have gone loose.
Oh, it looks like the Kanpur wicket, the 5th day. What a turn here by Ahmad Shafiq.
What a delivery this. Tossed up. And it was a full delivery. Tanveer going on the back foot. Dangerous. But this time, what an adjustment. Tanveer, beautiful cricketing shot. Going inside out, over cover. And he has a boundary. And I'll tell you what, I like that shot because he's forgotten what happened in the previous delivery. He stuck to his strengths and he's played a good looking shot and gotten the runs.
What an adjustment by Tanveer. Glorious shot played towards the cover region. He found the gap. And now on a recovery mode, Maratha Arabians.
Again hit very hard towards cover. It's Hameed Khan who's done well. Saves a boundary. No idea why Ahmad Shafiq is upset. That was a poor delivery. And the fielder has done really well to keep it to 2 only. End of 13 overs. Score moves on to 82 for 3. And Tanveer and Shahnawaz are putting up a very good partnership. Well, Adeel Malik continues. And in the comm box, joining me to take us to the end of the game will be Abid Ibrahim.
Thank you very much, Abdurrahman Tariq. Looking this game is 3 wickets down, and Shah Nawaz has been promoted to the order. So let's quickly go to the boundary line where we have Namrata interviewing a player.
Hello, good evening. Here we are in between the first innings of the first match of the day. It's day 6 of AVR Pay News Ajman T20 Cup powered by SkyExchange.net. And here again, once again, I have the team captain of Maratha Arabians with me, Jiju Janardhan. And Jiju, please tell me, Maratha Arabians has been such a strong team so far. Y'all have been putting up a really good record so far. And on the point table, it's on the second position right now. Do you think after this match, y'all can go on the first position or at least maintain the second position?
Well, obviously we hope to go on and win this game and go on the first position. But see, we just want to stay in the top four and qualify for the semi-finals and take a game after that. We hope we win this game. As long as we are going right now, it's looking good according to the wicket. So hopefully we'll back this one and go on top of the table.
Absolutely. I wish you all the luck for that. And like I mentioned before, it's a really strong team. You are the captain of such a strong team. You yourself have played Ranji Trophy twice in the past. So do you think there's, a lot of expectations that you have to live up to? What do you have to say on that?
Well, when you are a senior player and when you are leading a side, always the team has expectations from your side as well. As a captain, I would definitely want to lead from the front and score as many runs as possible and guide the team as much as possible as well. But looking at the team, as I said earlier as well, we are a professional side and everyone contributes in their own way, and everyone has played a lot of cricket back home in their own countries and here as well. So it doesn't matter as much. Everyone contributes as much as I do. So everyone has their own roles, and I expect that as well.
Exactly. We believe that you are one of our best players in the league. So wishing you all the luck, and thank you so much for having this interview with us right now. And see you later again. Thank you so much, audience, and we'll go over to the comm box again.
Well, thank you so much, Namrata. And Jiju Janardhan there having a lovely chat. He knows the wicket a lot today. Got out playing against the wind. So we'll have rings break now. Abdurrahman looks very happy to see those beautiful views.
Well, this is Faizan Khan's favorite shot. So is mine. Aptly known as the beauty shot. Look at those floodlights. The grounds in the back. Have to give a hats off to the Ajman Cricket Council for this setup here. And that in the office behind, as you can see, that's the team of the Malik Cricket Ground in deep conversation. Abid, this is going to be a world-class facility in the next few months, I can tell you that. They have very big plans. Oh, what a delivery there from Ahmad Shafiq.
Yeah, he can't believe it. We can't believe it. Even the batter can't believe it. How is that missing? Outside edge, missing the off stick as well. The bails are still there. What a ball. Steps out. And quick single. That will be a leg by. Yes.
Well, a good decision that from Tanveer. He's just struggling a little bit to pick Ahmad Shafiq. That's a good idea. Get on the non-strike end. This is the last over. They can play him out. They can go all guns blazing in the last 5. The Maratha Arabians have played 3 spinners themselves. Shahnawaz Khan is playing, Harry Barwal, and the youngster, the leggy Maroof Merchant. It's in the air, and Ansar, oh, it's Hafeez Kaleem, settles in nicely. Well, we were saying that this is his last over. Should have played it out, but Shahnawaz deciding to go for that sweep shot, outside edge, and an easy catch. This is a big, big wicket and a very poor shot from Shahnawaz.
Well, you don't get opportunities like this every day. Shahnawaz was promoted up to the order. He should have availed the chance. Just not in control at all. Giving a easy catch to Hafeez Kaleem. Walking out Shahnawaz Khan. 14 of 18 deliveries. It's 91 for 4. The keeper, Zishan Abid, is a new batsman, will replace Shahnawaz Khan.
Aggressive right-hander Zishan likes playing his shots from ball 1. He's gotten the opportunity to bat. In this very strong Maratha Arabian side, he's not had a single bat in this tournament so far. What a spell from Ahmad Shafiq. 23 runs conceded, 2 wickets taken, and both were very big wickets. So with 5 overs to play, Maratha Arabians are 92 for 4. Well, that's the batting card. Tanveer Junaid, 29, still there. The new batsman Zishan Abid walking in. Adeel Malik bowling his last over as well. Again, an animated conversation with Ansar Khan. The captain telling him to go right at the edge of the circle.
Well, I'll tell you, Abdurrahman, whatever. Oh, quicker one this time, but width was an offer, single only. If that would have been pitched outside of just close to the stump, would have been an epic delivery. Well, it's very simple, Abdurrahman. Whatever Ansar Khan says, just do it.
Yep, absolutely. And whatever you tell Ansar Khan, he will not do it.
He's a character.
Yeah, lovely character he is. There now he's going to tell his captain, see, if I was up, I would have saved that single, even though that would have not been the case. But he loves his cricket, Ansar Khan.
Yeah, he still did not save the single, by the way. Being up in the ring.
Adeel Malik, the captain at the toss, told me they know exactly how important this game is now. They don't want to lose, because if they do, they'll be in a very tough position on the table.
Yeah, that's true. Though they have a very balanced side, good combination, good all-rounders in the team, but still, you have to play for winning. You have to play well. Just a single there going towards long off. Even despite scoring 70 odd runs himself, just could not save his team from the defeat.
Well, that knock from Adeel Malik was matched blow by blow by Ali Khan. That was the only way Bangla Tigers would have won, and that is what they did. In the meantime, It's Tanveer who's deposited that ball over mid-wicket, again favouring the wind. It was the last delivery of Adeel Malik's spell, and he's taken an opportunity. That's a big 6. And the 100 for Maratha Arabians comes up with that shot. 102 for 4. 16 overs done.
So we are talking about Ansar Khan. He's given away only 15 in 3 overs. Didn't pick up a wicket, but yes, he's contained well. Hope the last over goes well for him.
A fuller delivery. It was Zishan Abid this time, playing it to cover. Just a single. Well, these last 4 overs, the Maratha Arabians will be targeting somewhere in the range of 40-45 runs if they want to make a game of this.
This is uppish but safe. Goes towards the mid-off. Yeah, definitely 150 should be scored, I think, if you want to give a fighting total, because it's Deccan Gladiators who has a power bunch of batters in their line. Starting right from Ansar Khan. Down the leg side, pick-up shot. Waqas shies at the stumps.
Well, he's missed out. Zishan Abid will be very frustrated. That was an opportunity to get a boundary. Half volley on the leg stump. All he had to do was beat Waqas. Again, a good over so far from Ansar. Just the 3 singles. Again, a slower delivery. Trying to heave it towards mid-wicket. Just gets Adeel Malik. And they run 2.
So the final total, 150 should be there. We were talking about the balance side. They've got Deccan Gladiators have Waqas Ali, Rahul Chopra, Ansar Khan, Mayank Chaudhary, Adeel Malik, Hassan Khan, a very talented and a big Muhammad Hafeez Kaleem. It's a huge batting line. This one hit straight over the bowler head. That will go all the way for 4.
A good looking shot that from Tanveer. He's settled in nicely. 45 of 38 deliveries. Very good innings in the circumstances.
It's a down the ground. One bounce into the fence. A perfect area to hit. And safest one over the bowler head. And Nelson on board. Nicely bowled that slower one. The batsman was just left with his eyes lit up.
Yeah, he's bamboozled everyone. Looking sharp as ever, Abid Ibrahim.
Oh yeah, Abdurrahman, you think so?
Well, I've been paid to say that, so I will.
Yeah, you're looking nice there, Abdurrahman. With this white suits you a lot. We were talking about me and Mudassir.
Yeah, I heard you guys talking about the white in my hair as well.
Yeah.
That's all natural, no coloring. It's all stress related right here. The stress is right here.
It's just because you were a captain and you used to bowl spin bowling and you were being put on against the Giants. And that's all. If you combine, that's how you look.
Well, to be honest, I was playing under another captain who would always put the ball in my hand when he saw somebody like a Ansar Khan or a Hafeez Kaleem come into bat and say, prove yourself here. After a couple of overs, the white in my hair started showing up. That's the problem when you play cricket here in the UAE. Either your hair gets whiter or you lose them all like Ansar Khan has done.
Well, Abdurrahman, to be very honest, it's great to have you with me. I mean, I think you took a right decision to join the commentary box rather than playing.
Saifullah, Noor into ball, hit straight. Rahul Chopra at long off. Yes, Abid, just on that final note, I do agree. The decision to come into the com box has been good for my health and my pocket as well.
Now you're just revealing a little too much, Abdurrahman. Well, I don't know why, but Saifullah Noor comes in my favorite bowlers list there.
Well, I'll tell you why. Because of that, he's a steady bowler, very good with the new ball, good in the depth as well. And he's shot up the ranks. Saifullah Noor, not a lot of people knew about him. But again, the platform like this AVR Pay News Ajman T20, powered by SkyExchange.net, is giving us a glimpse of all the talent that we have here in the UAE.
But to be honest, that I think he need to little work on against the left-handers where he struggles.
100% Abid, very well pointed out there. That's the struggle that he has, Saifullah, against the left-handers. Just loses his shape. But the opportunities like this, he's only going to get better. The more cricket he plays, the better he will get. Tanveer Junaid is another guy, very understated batsman, but he's a match winner in his own right. Tanveer, he might not have the flair of a certain Usman Khan or Jiju, but he's a steady cricketer, and as soon as I say that, he has given his wicket away.
Yeah, commentator's curse is a thing, and that's what took this wicket more than Saifullah Noor, I think. Outside off, dragged it towards the onside, and safe as house, Adeel Malik.
Well, he will be very disappointed. Tanveer Junaid missed out on a half century. That would have been well deserved. 114 for 5 in 17.4. Zishan Abid on strike, the new batsman. Abid Ibrahim, you want to guess that name?
Well, I don't need to see that. That's Umar Farooq joined, but now it was in the air. So one more time, Umar Farooq comes into the picture when we both are in the com box.
Yes, it's a ritual now. Every time Abid Ibrahim and I are in the com box, Umar Farooq is either bowling or batting.
Yeah. He'll have to do a lot, I reckon, in the bowling because the target they are going onwards looks slightly smaller against the giants of Deccan Gladiators.
Well, first he'll have to play a quick cameo with the bat. Zishan Abid again trying to heave that ball over the long off fielder. Another good over. This one from Saifullah Noor. Very well bowled. Just the 5 runs and the wicket. So with 2 more overs to play, the score is 117 for 5. Danish Quereshi coming into bowl, the penultimate over. 24 runs in his 3. 1 wicket to his name. Big wicket of Jiju Janardhanan, the captain Triple J.
This one is gone up in the air. Fielder circling underneath it and dropped. Hameed Khan dropped another catch. That was easy.
Well, we'll have to see how many runs that catch is going to be worth. It was Zishan Abid trying to go over cover. Hameed Khan running in. There, just there, you can see, took his eyes off the ball.
Well, they are still hunting for the wicket, for the runs. Deccan Gladiators want a wicket, especially a wicket of Umar Farooq. They'll be happy with. That's the first ball he'll be facing.
Well, he is the finisher, Umar Farooq. That's our director, Mr. Shiraz, with the mask. And Waqas, the floor manager. We can't praise him any more than we've already done because he's already gotten us the drinks and the chocolates he promised us yesterday.
Today he's came empty-handed, so we are not praising him at all.
As they say in Urdu, itne पैसों में इतना ही मिलता है. Oh, there he knows. See, that's why he's the director. That's why he's paid the big bucks. He knows exactly which camera is on.
This one hit on the cow corner. Hassan Khan fielded well there, but my simple question is that what Shiraz Mughal is doing there? He's a director.
That was going to be my next point. If he's out there, who's doing the direction? He's trained everybody so well that he can just go and take a quick break. And the production quality does not go down. This is the TPT 360 production. And what a production this has been. And what a shot from the bat of Umar Farooq. He smoked it to the cover fielder.
Just a hint of full. And look at that. Beautiful pickup shot. Excellent. Umar Farooq. Well, tell me something he can't do.
I don't think he can sing. That's the only other thing. He can bat, he can bowl, he can field. What a shot that was. I think it was just 4 or 5 feet away from that fielder, Hameed Khan. He had no chance of stopping it. Last ball. Good adjustment. He will keep strike, Umar Farooq. This is turning out to be a slightly respectable total now. The last over, crucial one, 127 for 5 now in 19. Last over coming up, Saifullah Noor. 14 runs conceded. It's Umar Farooq. He's hit it high in the air. And he has cleared the boundary. What a shot. He's telling the captain, I had bowled it wide outside off stump. And Umar Farooq has pulled it towards fine leg for 6.
Well, it's not just Umar Khan play over the covers. It's the wind he's using. The ball really travelled far with the wind and the captain is not happy. Saifullah Noor has a lot to explain.
Well, I don't know what he can explain to the captain, because that was a unique shot. What a start to the last over. Again bowling outside off stump. This time Umar Farooq was trying to guide it to cover. Have they taken a single? Yes, they have.
Yeah, the last time I played, that shot was on my mobile phone. He was targeting down the leg side to play on the square leg. Change of plan when he saw the bowler is bowling outside off, wide-ish delivery. And maybe that is what the captain Adeel Malik have asked Saifullah Noor to bowl.
Well, seven of the first two deliveries already. He's missed it, but they've taken a bye. Very good awareness from Umar Farooq. Mayank has done well to stop that ball, but they've taken the single.
Well, this is what Maratha Arabians wanted, I think. They wanted Umar Farooq to be on strike. 15 runs away for 150. And it's 3 more deliveries. Not possible. Does not look possible. But Umar Farooq, he can hit few. Down the leg side. That will be cold wide. Yes, it is. Well done, Mayank there.
Well, Umar Farooq wanted to keep strike. That should have been a single as well. That ball had gone away from Mayank. The senior batsman, Umar Farooq, he's already outscored Zishan. 13 of 5 deliveries. Zishan 12 of 11. Has a 6 and a 4 to his name already. Umar Farooq. 3 deliveries. Can they get to 150? Full toss. He's dispatched it towards square leg. And he's got in the boundary. That's why he wanted to keep strike, Umar Farooq. He knows he can get the runs they need.
The moment he saw the ball is full toss, he jumped onto it. Look at that. Oh, he was very close to hit his wicket behind. He could have been a hit wicket.
Well, I'll tell you what, I don't want to be Saifullah Noor right now. He's getting an earful from the captain, Adeel Malik.
Yeah. We can laugh at it, but ask Saifullah Noor how he feels about it.
I know how I feel. I got an earful from my dad just a couple of days ago. That's exactly how Adeel Malik is looking at the moment. Like a very disappointed dad.
Yeah, I'm sure he must have had a lot of expectations from Saifullah Noor, giving him the final over of this first innings. It's a big game for them, mind you.
Well, Saifullah Noor has conceded 13 runs in this over already. He had conceded 14 in the first 3 overs that he had bowled. So he's doubled his tally in that one single over. Zishan Abid, beautiful shot. It was on the pads. He has flicked it down to fine leg. A nightmare over for Saifullah Noor. And what a finish this by the Maratha Arabians.
Look at that. Not the delivery you want to bowl, especially the final one. Easy picking there from Zishan Abid. So they have managed to score some decent runs on board. 146 is not a bad total at all.
Well, from where they started, if you would have said 146 after the loss of Jiju Janardhanan and Usman Khan, they would have bit your hand off. What a finish. 19 runs coming off the last over. Expensive over. That's the batting card. Then Jiju Janardhanan 28 of 23. Usman Khan failing. Just 4 runs. Tanveer slotted in number 3. Good knock from him. 47 of 42. Muhammad Afzal 11. Shahnawaz Khan 14. And then Zishan Abid and Umar Farooq. What a finish that from Umar Farooq. 18 of only 7 deliveries. Zishan Abid getting a boundary in the last ball. 16 of 12 for him.
Yeah, that's how things spanned up. That was the last recognized pair for Maratha Arabians, but Danish Quereshi has been brilliant in his first over and second also. He was swinging the ball well. The first spell really well. 2 wickets to Ahmad Shafiq, 1 to Danish, Saifullah and Adeel Malik having 1 wicket each. Ansar Khan, wicketless, 7 coming as an extras. Quickly have a look at the highlights. How this proceedings started with a boundary there. Jiju Janardhan placing it through the cover beautifully.
Well, he was looking good, Jiju Janardhan. That flick on the leg side, beautiful shot, and then this happened. Played it straight into the hands of Rahul Chopra. Usman Khan, he's been disappointing in this tournament. Adeel Malik settling in nicely under that. Ahmad Shafiq bowled really well. That was Muhammad Afzal. First delivery of Adeel Malik found the fielder. Shahnawaz, while he was at the crease, looked nice. Junaid, beg your pardon, kept going, ticking the scoring along. And last ball of Adeel Malik's spell going for 6, and then Ansar Khan going for a boundary as well. Tried to clear Adeel Malik. Tanveer failed. But that brought in Umar Farooq. And what a cameo. A 6 down to fine leg. And then a 4 as well. Last delivery faced by Zishan Abid. Poor one. 17 runs coming off the last over of Saifullah Noor.
Yeah, alright, so the news would be Deccan Gladiators need to score 146 runs to win this game, and that is much needed for them. They'll be up against the Giants. One of the finest bowling attack of Maratha Arabians will be in the display. We'll take a short break. You don't go anywhere. We'll see how Deccan Gladiators will respond.
AVR Pay News, Ajman T20. Ajman
AVR
T20
Pay
Cup.
News, the Ajman T20 Cup, powered by SkyExchange.net. This is the first ever Ajman T20 Cup, and it has started really, really well. We are close towards the end of the Ajman T20 Cup as well. The leagues are about to end, and it's going to be the semi-finals and the finals really soon on the 22nd. Maratha Arabians versus Deccan Gladiators. Deccan Gladiators need 146 runs to win this game as the two umpires walk on the ground right now, and it's time now for the second innings. And we see Jiju Janardhanan there giving a motivation speech to their players. Joining me in the combox is a very motivated Mudassir Ali. Welcome back.
Thanks a lot, Faizan. After an early setback, it was a good partnership between Tanveer and Afzal, and at the end it was Umar Farooq one-man show which helped them to reach 145. A brilliant bowling display by Danish, Quereshi, Ahmad, Shafiq and the captain himself, Adeel Malik, and not to forget the contribution of Ansar Khan.
What do you think? 146, good enough score for Maratha Arabians, Mudassir?
It all depends on Ansar Khan and Hameed Khan. If Maratha Arabians can get them early, then it's a match on. As you know, at this point of time, it's around 6:15. It will be a bit difficult for the batsmen because the sun is setting down, so the conditions are a bit tough.
Absolutely. But one thing also to make sure for Maratha Arabians is that they bowl line and length here, because this wicket assists the bowler once the bowler starts putting in that effort and bowl those length deliveries outside and around the off stump. Also, the Maratha Arabians have one of the finest bowling lineups in this tournament till now.
And they have made couple of changes. Matiullah is busy with the duty of ECB. So we got Hazrat Bilal, a very talented right-arm fast bowler, who will be starting the proceedings from the pavilion end.
Of course, to open the innings, we see Mayank on the screen right now, jersey number 9. He will be taking guard for the very first delivery. A good batter up top the order for Deccan Gladiators, mind you. They need 146. They will have to apply themselves. They will have to play out of their skins to actually get there.
It's good to see Captain Adeel Malik changes the opening pair. Mayank, technically sound batsman with dangerous Hameed Khan. So it gives them a bit depth in the batting. Ansar Khan, Waqas Ali, Rahul Chopra, Adeel Malik himself. A very strong batting lineup for Deccan Gladiators.
Absolutely. Here we go. Saqib, man of the match in the last game for the first ball. Slider, wide call by the umpire, way too far to that off stump there, outside the off stump, that delivery from Saqib. What Saqib was telling me yesterday after winning the man of the match award is the fact that he has been bowling those sliders very well. But in that match, he applied himself and bowled those in-dippers as well. This is where he was extremely dangerous, because if you're bowling one-dimensional deliveries to the right-hander going away, after a point of time, he reads you. He knows where you're going to bowl. But you bowl that surprise delivery, that Irfan Pathan delivery, coming in sharply. That is where the problem lies. And this is the ball that I was talking about.
This time it just came into Mayank, played towards the fine leg, and it's a leg bye given by the umpire Nadeem Anjum. As rightly said, everyone knows he moves the ball away from the right-hander. Getting back into the right-hander, it will be a bit surprise. And we have seen he got couple of wickets in yesterday's match.
Absolutely. Brilliant bowling from him in the last game. Man of the match of that game. I think it was day before yesterday though, not yesterday. Maratha Arabians. They are at the top of the table at the Ajman T20 Cup. Deccan Gladiators following them closely. It's a big game for both the sides. Slapped and slapped hard and slapped to the boundary. Through covers 4.
He starts with the boundary, making room for himself. The ball going like a tracer bullet towards the fence for an easy boundary The score moves to 6.
It was hit so powerfully that in the commentary box we have very thick glasses to see on what happening on the ground, what is happening on the ground, but it still sounded in our ears, that shot. Brilliant shot. Good start. Positive start from Hameed. This time it's up in the air and just clearing the infield. Well, one thing that the batter should consider is the fact from where the wind is blowing, because this would have gone further if the wind was taking it away, but it was against the wind, hung up in the air. Jiju thought he had a chance there. No chances though. A single taken 7 without loss.
Hameed Khan known for his aggressive style of batting. A good start by Deccan Gladiators.
Outside the off stump. And just guided towards the third man for an easy single. Good start. Positive start coming in for the Gladiators. This is 8 without loss in the first over. Just 4 deliveries. One of them wide outside the off stump as well. So 7 runs off the bat. In fact, 6 off the bat. One of them was a leg by as well. 138 of 116 deliveries. That's not going to be a problem if you have wickets in hand, Mudassir.
This time they have a deep extra cover. Mohammad Afzal patrolling that area. An easy single. It's a must-win game for Deccan Gladiators as they have lost the last 2 matches which they played. They started off well.
And the last game also a very close match. The captain Adeel Malik came in all guns blazing. They had a very slow start, but Adeel Malik ensured that they reach a good total, but eventually it was overhauled as well. Drive, nicely played, not timing it to perfection, straight to extra cover. Tanveer in that region. First over gone, 9 without loss. Hazrat Bilal, my co-commentator, was talking about him. He has been entrusted with the responsibility of bowling up front with Saqib Manshad, and he will take up the ball for the second over. 9 without loss after 1. I haven't seen Hazrat Bilal bowl. Tell me something about him, Mudassir.
He's really quick, believe me. He's quicker than Matiullah, and he was the pick of the bowler in D10. He played for Sharjah and he troubled Asif Khan, Muhammad Wasim, the likes of Usman Khan, but this time played handsomely towards the cover region for yet another boundary from the blade of Hameed Khan.
Look at that shot, making some room and just going up and over the infield. These players these days, they're not scared of anyone, no? No matter how fast you bowl, the faster you bowl, the faster it goes to the boundary. Mudassir.
Definitely because they play against each other a lot and they know their strength. Bit disappointed with the field placement here.
Big shot, trying to go for that big heave. And it took the top edge, 1 bounce into the fence, 4 more. This is a very, very good positive start from Hameed Khan, although not where he intended, but I think that is the safest shot in the world of cricket.
He's going after every delivery. This time tried to play towards mid-wicket, got the top edge and the ball ran towards the fine leg region for a boundary. They are scoring here very quickly. It's Hameed Khan. Moves to 14. The wind is blowing heavily towards the offside area, and I'm really surprised why they haven't taken the deep point fielder.
Absolutely spot on. A technical point coming in from Mudassir. And again, this time no room given to him. So a good comeback coming in from Hazrat Bilal. Following the batter, trying to make some room, going over the extra cover once again. But this time around it was too close for comfort. And a dot ball.
This time following the batsman, and he got a bit of bounce. A big heave by Hameed Khan, got beaten. A rare dot ball in the second innings.
You see Umar on the screen warming up, so possibly gonna bowl first change here. This is only the second over, 17 on board. And again, this is good bowling from Hazrat Bilal. He knows that what the batter is doing is making some room, trying to go over cover and extra cover. So he's following up the batter there. And I think that's a good ploy. That comes with experience. Nice bowling.
He has been performing really well for Sharjah club in D series, and we have seen him in D10 as well. Good batsmen like, as I have mentioned, Mohammad Wasim, Asif Khan, Usman Khan, Jiju, all struggle against his pace.
This time he stayed where he was. And Bilal thought that he's going to make some room as well. This time around, he hits it through mid-wicket. That's a better shot, in fact. You're not shuffling in the crease too much. You're staying put. And that gives you that extra second to actually hit the ball.
Intentions are very clear. Hameed Khan going after every delivery. A bit expensive over. 3 boundaries already conceded in 5 balls.
I think on this wicket, you need to pitch it up just a little bit. He has been a little too short. So you need to pitch it up around that off stump, and the ball will do something from the wicket itself. It's full this time, though. But again, down the ground. This is an even better shot coming in from Hameed. Hameed is on fire, and that concludes the second over. Score, booming, 25 without loss. So 2 overs gone, scored 25 without loss. Mayank has faced just 3 deliveries. Look at Hameed running away with the game already. 22 of 9 deliveries. Umar is the first change already in the 3rd over. And we were talking about him, that he's going to come in and bowl first change. He was warming up. How good an idea will this turn out to be? We'll have to see that, because Saqib Manshad has been their premier weapon.
Straight away, pressure clearly showing on the captain. He made the change. It's Umar Farooq from the pavilion end.
Outside the off-stump, 3/4 length. Just a little bit too away, but it kept a little bit low as well, which usually isn't the case on this wicket. But that was something else. Just coming very slowly off to the wicket. No problems whatsoever. This is the length that I was talking about, Mudassir. 3/4 length is the best length on these wickets from what we have seen in the first 5 days of the tournament.
Absolutely, and we have seen if you go fuller, then the ball will go towards the boundary. It's a bit difficult for the batsman. If you bowl on the right channel, that is good length area. This time Played solidly back towards the bowler. He starts with 2 dot deliveries. It will be interesting if we see G. Janardhanan, the power play. He has the knack of picking up the wickets.
Absolutely, and he bowled well in that last game. He bowled his full quota as well. Bowled 4 overs. That's the building that I was talking about yesterday. That man sitting next to me was sleeping till 12 in that home.
Oh, well, we'll come back later on the story. And this time he picks up an easy single. Mayank Chaudhary, the danger man, comes back on strike. It's Hameed Khan.
We'll have to see how he bowls to Umar. The idea is right. Mayank is going to rotate the strike and Hameed is going to take on the bowlers. And I think that's the best thing that you can do as a pair batting together. And that camaraderie needs to be there. But a good start to the over from Umar nonetheless. He's given away just a single in his first 3 deliveries. Hameed, the boom boom fiery Hameed is going to be on strike now. 9 balls for his 22. He's off to a flyer and he's waiting with keen eyes, eagle eyes there. Let's see what he does.
Whoever it may be, this gone sailing towards the boundary line for a maximum. This is Hameed Khan for you.
Well, the wind helping it just a little bit as well. But the fact is that that was a brilliant shot. Just a pickup shot and there it goes all the way. And I can tell you this is not an easy or a small ground to hit those shots like that. It's not a small ground. At least a 70-meter boundary on that region.
This time it was a Yorker, beautifully played by Hameed Khan. Unable to find the gap straight into the hands of Tanveer. 7 runs has been conceded so far in 5 deliveries.
What's good about Hameed is he has hit all around the park. So he has hit through covers, he has hit through backward point, he has hit through long on, and now he has a pickup shot over square leg as well. Brilliant to see. Down the ground this time around, beautifully played, just a couple of bounces and into the fence. There's no stopping Hameed today, he's on fire.
Stand and delivered. The struggle continues for Maratha Arabians. It's 36 for no loss after 3 overs.
Three gone, 36 without loss. Flying start, brilliant start. Thanks to that one man, Hameed. And now it's Saqib Manshad once again to come in and bowl and try to pick up a wicket. Down the leg side, flicked the pad on the way, going towards the boundary. Nothing is happening right for the Arabians here. And this has gone to the boundary for extra 4 leg byes.
Very poor glove work here by Zishan Abid, who is standing in absence of Hamdan Tahir. Conceded a boundary. Off to a flyer. Deccan Gladiators. So 40 for no loss. Marching towards the target. They still have 10 wickets in hand. It's dangerous. Hameed Khan. This time played gently towards the cover region for a dot ball. He moved quickly to 32, faced just 12 deliveries. At the other end, Mayank has faced 8 deliveries and scored 2 runs.
40 without loss, 3.2 gone. Saqib Manshad. Here he comes once again. Nicely bowled. Yorker and delivery. Slow through the air though. But nicely bowled and nicely played out by Mayank as well. Well, it's simple. The equation is simple. Mayank is going to look to rotate the strike. He's taken a lot of deliveries to get going, mind you. He's faced 9 balls and just scored 2 runs. But Hameed, on the other end, has more than made up for it.
Really well bowled here by Saqib Manshad. Yorker, very well played. Watchful Mayank Chaudhary.
When the going gets tough, the Yorkers get going.
And the captain has changed the end of Saqib Manshad. He's coming from far end. The decent over. Gave away 4 runs in 4 deliveries.
Well, those are the teams that are playing in this tournament that you just saw. The AVR Pay News Ajman T20 Cup powered by SkyExchange.net. Outside the off stump, cut away, straight to hand. Saqib Manshad does what Saqib Manshad does best. Pick up a wicket, and he has picked up a wicket at the right time when the doctor ordered for the Maratha Arabians. It's 40 for 1 now.
So the change which Jiju made, it worked for Saqib Manshad. Straight played into the hands of Harry. So this time, no mistake. And the first breakthrough for Maratha Arabians. It's Mayank Chaudhary who made just 2 runs. It's 40 for 1 after 3.5 overs.
New batter coming out to bat now. I think. Kaleem, in fact, is the new batter. Mohammad Kaleem, number 3. Here goes Saqib. Pitched outside the leg stump. Nicely played by the new batter, Mohammad Kaleem. Tucked around the corner, trying to go for that quick single, which was never there. What a good over coming in. Minus that leg by his first ball. He hasn't given anything away. 1 for 8, Saqib Manshad in his 2. And that is why I really like the way Saqib Manshad bowls. He's always looking for wickets, Mudassir.
And he's one of the top bowlers in this tournament. And looking at the batting scorecard of Deccan Gladiators, it's Hameed Khan, who is still out there, 32. Mayank Chaudhary, for the first wicket. Last over, he made just 2 runs of 11 deliveries. It's a new man, Mohammad Kaleem, out there. The captain trusts him, showing the confidence in the out-form batsman Mohammad Kaleem.
Well, it shows Ansar Khan was retired hurt. And then he did not because Mayank Chaudhary, right from the word go, come on and face the first century. 40 for 1, 4 overs gone. The run rate that was going at 12 runs and over till the last over has come down to 10. Gave away just 4 leg byes in that particular over. That man, the danger man, Hameed on strike. Harry Bharwal spin for the first time.
Courageous decision by Jiju Janardhan, getting in Harry Bharwal in the power play. That too against Hameed Khan. This time played towards the mid-off region.
Harry has picked up just 2 wickets. But look at that economy rate. 4.75. Brilliant. Played down the ground, up in the air. And as soon as he had hit it, my co-commentator, he had said 6 right from the word go. 6 it is.
It's a beautiful shot here by. He has read the length quickly and dispatched between mid wicket and the long on for a huge maximum.
Your nickname of Thakur is not right. You should be Nostradamus.
This time gently played towards the point region. What a great start Hameed Khan has given his team. 38 runs. The bulk of the scoring comes from the bat of Hameed Khan.
38 of those 46 runs. And mind you, only 2 runs were scored by Mayank. This one is played towards covers. Good bit of fielding there in the point region. Nicely done. Stopped a certain boundary there.
So big man Umar Farooq saving 4 runs for his team. A good looking shot. And a better fielding this time by the Marathas fielder. 6 runs so far has been considered.
Quick through the air. Shot outside off stump. And I think Hameed missed out on this one. This was a juicy delivery to hit it and cut it outside the off stump. But I think the field placings are very good for Harry Bharwal as well. They know exactly where he's going to bowl. So another dot ball coming in. Minus that 6 in this over. Nothing has come off the bat. Even Hameed has been relatively quiet in the last 2 overs. Let's see what he does on this last ball of the over. Trying to go big once again. Almost yogged himself, taking that big strike down the wicket. And that concludes the 5th over after 5. The Maratha Arabians have made a sort of a comeback in this game, 47 for 1. There's going to be a change in the com box. It's going to be Abdur Rahman Tariq, and along with him, Abid Ibrahim.
Well, thank you, Faizan. And thank you, Mudassir. AVR Pay News Ajman T20 Cup powered by SkyExchange.net. Just before we got in, you could see the streaming partners and broadcasting partners. This is the TPT 360 production for the Emirates Cricket Board. And again, we thank the Ajman Cricket Council for giving us the opportunity to cover this festival of cricket. Joining me in the com box is Abid Ibrahim. And Abid came on 15 overs and 100 runs to get.
Yeah, the pretty much game is on. 100 more needed. 99 more needed, to be precise, in just next 15 overs. Almost Hameed Khan, what inning he's playing. Just 19 deliveries for his 39. And add 4 more to it. And that runs down 4 run.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by the sword, and Hameed Khan is living dangerously. But he's got luck in his favor. 43 of 20 deliveries. A top edge going down to fine leg. 51 coming up with that shot as well. He's not going to hold back, Abid.
Yeah, not in control, but yes, it's result what matters. Again, waited for that slower one. Played a cut shot. Yeah, that's a smart thing to do against Saqib. Manshad who takes the ball away from the right-hander. This Time beats him outside edge.
Well, a rare dot ball. Hameed Khan not able to get bat on that one. It was wide outside off stump. Lands straight into the hands of the wicketkeeper, Saqib Munshid. Amongst the wickets in the power play. Oh, big appeal, but that was never going to get it out. Hit him outside the leg stump.
Well, Hameed Khan got 4 runs on a second ball of the over from Saqib Munshid. Absolutely nothing after that. It's 3 back-to-back dot balls. The over started with a dot ball. So giving 4 runs and ending over on a good note is, I think, excellent job for any bowler.
Well, if you can pick up a wicket here, this will be a dream over and a dream finish with the power play. Otherwise, the Deccan Gladiators are running away with this game, 51 for the loss of just that 1 wicket.
Down the leg side. You were talking about the wicket, but Hameed Khan has a different plan. Just spoils the figure of Saqib Munshid with that 4.
Well, not just the figures, he spoiled the power play as well. Hameed Khan looking very good. 47 for him and 55 in the power play for the Deccan Gladiators. Score 55 for 1 in the under 6. Well, that's Mr. Saif and Fayaz from the Ajman Cricket Council.
Yeah. Seems like he's just asking. Yeah, you can. Come on, give us that wave.
Oh, he's got a very serious look on his face. Saif, come on, give us a smile, give us a wave. I don't think he knows he's on camera.
Yeah, usually you see him smiling around the ground. Just dug it down with a soft hands and single taken. It's not easy to smile after you conducting such a big event. Look there, he's really busy.
Well, I think he's gotten a phone call now from someone watching the game saying you're on screen.
And I just wonder, are they talking to each other?
Well, I think maybe they've subscribed to that one number that is free for the rest of your life. But on all seriousness, they're doing a great job. The Ajman Cricket Council. So I've just taken over the role of director. And what a first tournament we are having.
And yes, hit it over the bowler head. Only a single finds the man in the deep. Saqib, yes, very big responsibilities on those shoulders. You see him often really busy. Tell you, it's a big challenge ahead of him.
Yeah, they have big plans. I know he had an interview or was in the comm box with Faizan. And they have a lot of plans, the Ajman Cricket Council. Saif sharing with us information about the grounds they're going to be using, the tournaments they have planned out. The Ajman cricket grounds have been the hub of domestic cricket in the UAE, and they're only going to get bigger and better. The tournaments.
Yeah, domestic cricket is where Ajman's name is right at top. This one hit hard towards the cover. And well done there, Saqib Munshid.
Well, Hameed Khan, just want to check if he's reached that half-century mark. Yes, he has. What a knock by the young opener. 26 deliveries. I don't think he knows he's crossed the half-century mark. He's in the zone. Look at that focus. What a knock this has been by Hameed Khan. 60 runs for the Deccan Gladiators, and 50 of them have come from the bat of Hameed.
Yeah, it's a good batting on display. Hameed Khan with a healthy strike rate reaches 50, though he don't know that. This one up in the air over the keeper head. That will be 4.
Well, I'm sure now he's going to celebrate the half century. Probably didn't know he's crossed it. I don't think anybody from the dugout has told him that he's crossed 50. 54 of 28 deliveries. He's been lucky, but you make your own luck in this format of the game. Aggressive cricket.
So now we know things are getting serious. That's why the captain chose to introduce himself. Yeah, somebody must have shouted out from outside.
Well, finally, they should get fined, all of them in the dugout. There should have been a big celebration because this is a crucial knock. Deccan Gladiators, they need to win this game to stay in the running of that semi-final slot. This is a big game for both sides. And what a time to score a half century. Hameed Khan.
Hafeez Kaleem is doing the right job, giving him a strike.
Well, Ahmed, Hafeez Kaleem has been out of touch for the past few games. I'm a bit surprised the likes of Laxman, Manjrekar are not in the side at the moment. The Deccan Gladiators, they have a very solid squad. They've brought in Hassan Khan. I would have probably used him at number 3 or open the batting, but they would choose to go with Mayank. No Ansar Khan yet. Will be interesting to find out whether he's been demoted in the order or there had actually been an injury.
Well, meantime, a smile has been shared between a batter and a bowler. It's not easy to hit Jiju, even if you saw that the ball is easy, but that will nip, and that's what he's known for. He's a very nippy bowler.
Yeah, and expect that slower back at the hand delivery as well. There, right on cue. What a delivery, unplayable. Hameed Khan was already past his shot, and the ball came an hour and a half later.
You were just mentioning about this. Oh, how is that missing the off stick?
Well, it's not just a back of the hand slower delivery, it's a back of the hand googly that turned in. That's one of our crew members. He's always smiling, unlike some of the other people here around here. Again, slower delivery. Again, it's missed the stumps.
Yeah, this time a leg cutter there. Jiju must be asking the batsman, hit it with the bat or let it hit the stumps.
Well, he's trying, Hameed. He's trying to let the ball hit the stumps, but the ball is quite a few yards away from it.
Yeah, playing across the line. He's just not waiting for the ball to reach to him. Little too eager.
And Ahmed, this is why I love these wickets. You cannot play across the line here.
Oh, big chance and difficult one for Jiju Janardhan. Less than a half chance, but that should have been taken. It's always difficult to run backwards, especially when you just bowled and chance of a cotton bolt goes down.
Well, I think Harry Barwal was in a better position to go for that catch, Abid. He was at cover. He would have run straight rather than run back, which Jiju Janardhan had to do.
But he chose to watch his captain struggle. Yeah, maybe that's the right thing. To punish your captain for earfuls.
Or avoid punishment from the captain. Let Jiju Janardhan go for it.
But then he's the one who chose and gave a call. It was Jiju's call. Definitely nobody will interrupt.
Yeah, definitely. And again, the momentum taking Jiju. You don't want to come in the way, avoiding a collision. Well, at the end of 8 overs, the score moving on to 67 for 1.
Well, Hafeez Kaleem on a strike. I think it's a very good opportunity for him to settle because he's not been able to perform big runs. And now when he's having the time, no pressure, Chais at the stumps, keeper missing it. No harm done.
Well, Hafeez Kaleem is giving him the thumbs up. But I tell you what, he sold his partner down the river, Abid. That was a very poor throw. Otherwise, Hameed Khan would have been a few yards short.
Yeah. A lot of footages for us.
I know, I've never been on camera this much. Shiraz is leaving. I think that's why he's doing us a big favor.
This one is tongue towards the cow corner. Big hit. Maximum.
Again with the wind. The wind favoring that mid-wicket slog. Hameed Khan batting on 61. It was in the slot. And it's gone all the way near the dugouts for a maximum.
Big hit and Hameed Khan doesn't look stopping anywhere. We might see the first 100 of AVR Ajman T20 Cup powered by SkyExchange.net.
Well, that's a very good point there from Abid Ibrahim. We've seen a 5-wicket haul already. Mohammad Azhar taking that. We haven't seen 100 yet. Muhammad Afzal from the Maratha Arabians was the closest. I think he got to 86 if I'm not mistaken.
83.
83.
And Harry has just bowled a beautiful delivery. He's got two ways only, either block or go big.
Well, that's the new mold of openers that you see in the shorter format game. Go big or go home. Short delivery. Plays it towards cover. Just a single. It's Hazrat Bilal. Didn't have a good first over. He's been brought into the side.
Yeah, he's got the pace, but he's struggling with the line and length a bit. Seen him in the domestic earlier as well. That was an arm delivery to Hafeez Kaleem. He's taken single, quick single to conclude 9 overs gone, 76 for 1.
Jiju Janardhan continuing the 10th over of the innings. Hafeez Kaleem. He's got a different role now in this side, coming in at number 3, taking his time. Not the old dasher that we've seen over the past years in the domestic circuit.
Well, I would not say fortunately, but unfortunately, Hafeez Kaleem up against me.
There is no way that was fortunately there. Hafeez Kaleem in full flow. You don't want to be bowling to him.
Yeah, if you just go behind 2015, imagine how I was feeling. He doesn't look
Oh,
hurt
he's
at
padded
all.
up. Yeah, he's padded up. See, there you have it. He doesn't look injured at all. Yeah, I think just a technical glitch there. Ansar Khan not sent in at number 1 or 2.
That was close. That was just drifting down the leg side, maybe. Jiju got everybody excited for a moment. He's bowling well. It's very difficult for Hameed to pick him up.
Well, Abid, they were running away with this game, the Deccan Gladiators. But at the halfway stage, it's just about even Stevens in terms of the required runs. Hameed Khan on the other end is hell bent on changing that equation very quickly and in the Deccan Gladiators' favour. A straight hit and he gets 4 runs. Beautiful shot.
Didn't time it well, but still exactly just over the umpire's head. Throw the line straight as an arrow. Beautiful hit. Hameed Khan 66 of 38 deliveries.
Well, the target is 65 more runs now. Maratha Arabians have to pick up wickets and have to do that quickly if they want to make a game of this. So much batting still to come. We saw Ansar Khan, he's padded up. Hassan Nabi Isa Khail, he's padded up as well. Rahul Chopra, Waqas Ali, the second highest run scorer of the tournament.
I was just wondering how this strong unit, add Aayan Khan to the team also, Umar Hafeez for that matter, and tell us how this team has lost 2 games.
Well, they've played poor cricket, Abid. That's the answer. You can have the strongest side in the world, but if you don't do your basics right, you're not going to win games. And that's what has happened in the past few matches for the Deccan Gladiators. They're here now to make a statement. So at the halfway mark, score moves on to 83 for the loss of 1 wicket. And for the next 5 overs, there will be a change in the voices. It's going to be Mudassar Ali with Faizan Khan.
Very good first 10 overs for the Deccan Gladiators. Chasing a decent target, what I thought at the start of the innings, of 146. But they have certainly gripped the game and got the control of it as well. 83 for 1 after 10 overs. In comes Umar to bowl his second over. Nicely bowled. Played well as well by Muhammad, who's batting on 8 of 11. But it's Hameed. That man has taken away the game by the collar from Maratha Arabians. Joining me in the comm box is Mudassar Ali. What a great knock coming in from Hameed.
So one-man show going on here. Hameed Khan out of nowhere got picked by Deccan Gladiators thanks to Ghulam Mustafa, the owner of the team, giving chance to a talented dashing opener.
He's on strike now. 67 of 39 deliveries. And he has looked to be in total control of the game right from the word go. No miss hits. No edges coming in from his bat. It's all great cricket.
playing on the merit. He's able to get lot of runs this time. It was a Yorker on the off stump. A good delivery after a long time by the Maratha Arabians bowler. It's Umar Farooq into his second over. Hameed Khan batting beautifully on 67. And at the other end, we have experienced Mohammad Kaleem on 9.
That was a brilliant ball. That is a go-to ball for most of the bowlers when they're under pressure. That Yorker outside the off stump, brilliantly done by Umar Farooq. 1.3 overs, given away 12 runs. Hameed on strike once again. And another one. Yorker outside the off stump. This one swinging just a little bit away. And what Hameed wanted was to make room and go big over extra cover. And I think he's done the hard work now. He needs to relax just a little bit. So Mudassir, maybe you need to go and give him a chill pill now.
That's what Mohammad Kaleem is doing there. Really don't know how he missed that shot. Third man is up in the circle. There's a point. You can just glide between them. He can fetch a boundary.
This time he hits it big. One bounce, couple of bounces into the extra cover fence. But this was a poor ball, mind you, from Umar Farooq. He had bowled some good balls in this over. Not this one. This is not being one of them. A full toss, juicy full toss, outside the off stump to a batter who's looking to make room and go big on the offside. That's bread and butter for Hameed Khan. 4 more.
This time Farooq misses his length. And Hameed Khan got a boundary. He moves on to 71. Now the interest in the match is whether he can get to the 100. This will be the first of the tournament. This time a slower one, and it got clean bowled by Umar Farooq. Please don't say anything, Mr. Faizan.
Let me say something. I'm a commentator as well. Well, Mudassir Ali, this is what I was talking about when I said he needs to take a chill pill. He had done all the hard work, scored 71 runs. He was closing to his century and would have been a great feat had he got there chasing a target of 146. But that is what happens when you hit one shot too many. And eventually, a successful over coming to an end from Umar Farooq, who picks up the second wicket, 88 for 2 after 11. And guess what? It's one of my favorite batters in this lineup. That's Waqas Ali, who's coming in to bat now. Shoaib Malik look-alike on the field, I can tell you this. Not from his face, but from the way he bats. The footwork, the shuffle across the stumps, everything reminds me of Shoaib Malik when he comes out to bat. Waqas Ali. Although, it's Mohammad Khalil on strike now. Jiju, in he comes to bowl this next over. Required run rate, they've kept it in check thanks to that great innings coming in from Hameed. It's just 6.44 runs in over, 58 more required, 53 balls remaining. They are still in the driver's seat here, the Deccan Gladiators.
The only headache for Maratha Arabians is the next man to come in is Rahul Chopra, who is also in form. It's Waqas Ali, and talking about Waqas Ali, he's a nephew of Shoaib Malik. As rightly said, a look-alike in the batting style.
Jiju outside the off stump, just back of the length, nicely bowled. I like the way Jiju bowls. He has a very good cricketing brain. So he keeps it very simple, very basic. Outside the off stump, just back of the length, 3/4 on the 3/4 length of the wicket of the pitch, and he bowls those with high arm action so that he can get that extra bounce as well. A brilliant, cricketing head here in the UAE domestic circuit.
Very experienced all-rounder. Bit surprised he came after power play. He can swing the ball, the new ball, this time coming into Hafeez Kaleem. Gently played towards mid-wicket for an easy single. They missed the trick here. Saqib Manshad started off well, but it was Hazrat Bilal who gave away 16 runs in his first over. Jiju should have come in the power play. It might help the Maratha Arabians because he was easily hitting. Hameed Khan was easily hitting the fast bowlers. You can see he gave away only 11 runs in 2.3 overs.
Yeah, they have put on some sort of breaks here. Waqas Ali is going to be on strike for the very first time in this innings. 57 more required, 50 balls remaining. Jiju, the captain, outside the off stump once again, played towards backward point. No runs there. So another good over coming in for Maratha Arabians. And how many times we have seen already, this is the 10th game of the tournament, we've seen teams having a flying start and just losing it in the second half of the innings. I hope that's not the case for Deccan Gladiators today.
Oh, what a beautiful view. Thanks to our camera team doing all the hard work.
The moon itself looks like a football today from here as well, that we can see from the commentary box. In the meantime, a cut shot, poor ball, outside the off stump, way too much room, played all along the carpet, nicely done. 4.
Not at all happy Jiju Janardhanan. Was way outside the off stump. Good effort by the fielder. Took full advantage of this bad ball. Waqas Ali dispatching towards the cover region for a boundary. Score moves to 93. Ansar Khan, Adeel, Malik and the likes of Rahul Chopra yet to come.
Waqas coming down the track and playing it towards long off rather, and only a single there. Decent over coming in from the captain Jiju Janardhanan, and that concludes the over after 12, 93 for 2. Let's take a look at the bowling card. Saqib Manshad, pick of the bowlers once again for the side. He has done it time and again. 3 over 16 runs, picking up a wicket. Hazrat Bilal included in the side. Very expensive today. 1 over 16 runs, but he'll come into play some important role towards the later phase of the innings. Umar Farooq has bowled decently well. 2 over 16, picked up a wicket. Harry Bharwal again has bowled decently well. 3 overs 25. Jiju Janardhanan in terms of economy rates right up there with Saqib Manshad. 5 overs. Just 3 overs, mind you, just 16 runs. And look at the moon. I haven't seen it so big in a long time. Looks like the sun, rather. Beautiful shot by our camera team.
Luckily, they are not showing those buildings.
Where you sleep till 12 o'clock in the noon.
Interesting change. Umar Farooq got a wicket, but he was replaced by Hazrat Bilal.
And gone right from the word go. Bilal comes. Bilal picks up a wicket. Bilal on his way. In the second spell, the very first delivery, picking up the wicket of Waqas. Walking back now. This is what I was talking about. We have seen it so many times. Teams making a mess of a small chase in the second half of the innings. Couple of good wickets coming here for the Maratha Arabians, and this might just make a match out of it.
Big wicket going down here for Deccan Gladiators. It was man in form Waqas Ali going cheaply for 5 runs. It was on a good length and moving a bit from Waqas, trying to glide it towards the third man. Got the top edge and straight into the hands of Zishan Abid. So it's wicket number 3, 94 after 12.1 over.
Next 94 for 3, 12.1 overs gone. Bilal has come in and picked up a wicket, broken partnership. Here we go. Hazrat Bilal once again outside the off stump. Way too short. Not a wide given by the umpire. That was close to be called a wide, Mudassir Ali. But I think he's a little too short. Even in the first over that he bowled, he was too short. He needs to keep it just a little bit full.
Rightly said so. Lucky not to be called wide. Surprised. Where is Ansar Khan? The hard-hitting batsman yet to come. It's Rahul Chopra, the new man in.
And I thought with the kind of form that the captain Adeel Malik is in, he might have just come up the order as well. He scored a quick fire 50 in the last game. A 50 off 18 deliveries in that last game, which was the fastest in the tournament till now. So I would have loved to see him up the order and bat. Alright, so we're going to go on the sidelines. There's an interview lined up for you. Namrata Sharma is going to take the lead now.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are between the second innings of the first match of the day, and I have a player of Deccan Gladiators, Fayaz, with me. He'll tell us a little bit about the team and the game that's happening tonight. So Fayaz, last night with Bengal Tigers, Deccan Gladiators was so close to winning. And, you know, it was such an interesting match to watch, maybe one of the best ones of the league so far. So do you think today with this one, y'all would be able to catch up? Because, you know, unfortunately last night y'all couldn't make it and, you know, like be again on that bar again.
Sure. It's funnily enough, you know, the crucial factor in both the games, which starts around 4-ish, is a wind factor. So if you win the toss and kind of bowl first, it's a bit of advantage. We would think that there's wind and you can just hit along the wind, but actually it's not true. The wind is not letting the batsmen, you know, get into the line and play their shots. So same thing happened yesterday, but luckily Adeel Malik played outstanding knock and he pushed us to 175. However, in chase, I think Saga and the Ali Khan, they did excellent job. And today we're just chasing 146. And comparative to first innings, now the wind is settled down a little bit and wickets are slightly on the slower side. So if you apply, you can easily chase this 146. And that's exactly what our guys have done. They did a positive start and now it's just like an easy game from here, hopefully.
So you're saying that even if your team did not win the toss today, it's been favoring your side, and probably it was, you know, one of those lucky days when you don't win the toss but still go good. So, but still, like you're saying, the weather conditions are affecting the game a little bit. But let's see, is there anything you have to say if the toss was, you know, probably on the other side, and would it be different in any way?
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, I mean, wind is really a big factor here. So if you win the toss, you need to just assess that, like which direction the wind is. And let me tell you, it's not a streamline wind. It's a gusty wind. So you might think that, okay, it's streamline, I would just line myself and hit along the wind. That's not the case in yesterday's and today's game. So I think even in the upcoming games, that could become a crucial factor. Of course, other than that, there is a little bit of tinge of grass on the wicket and everything. So those secondary factors are definitely there. So winning the toss and assessing that pitch for that particular day and what time of the day you're playing. Are you playing in the daytime? Are you playing in the nighttime? Because nighttime, it's completely, if the dew comes in, it's completely a different factor altogether. So I think our skipper has today done an excellent job in assessing and everything. Well, fair enough. If they gave us to bowl first, it was absolutely in our favor. I would believe so.
Exactly like you said, it's so windy and chilly today. I've been putting these Instagram stories since 2 days about how much I'm shivering and how chilly it is. But all the best, and let's see which team wins tonight finally. And let's see you soon again. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Back to the comms.
Well, quick running between the wickets on that last delivery, and all thanks to Namrata Sharma. We heard what Fayaz had to say about the proceedings in the game. Well, Gladiators right on top. There's no doubt that Fayaz had a smile on his face, Mudassir.
Yes, definitely. And Hafeez Kaleem and Rahul Chopra, both the experienced batsmen out there, and he knows they can steer his team to an easy win. Couple of overs has been tight. He's into last over. Jiju Janardhanan. slowly and steadily they are moving towards the target, looking for this wicket. Jiju Janardhanan. This time on the back foot, push towards the cover. Muhammad Afzal, fielder, a dot ball.
That's on the left of your screen is Mr. Saifullah talking animatedly about the proceedings, about the cricket that is happening. He's the director of Ajman Cricket Council, and Mr. Bu Abdullah next to him. He's always involved in sports, in cultural activities. Mr. Bu Abdullah, wherever it is, be it in Dubai, in Sharjah, in Ajman, you will find him there, encouraging everyone around. Brilliant personality, Mr. Bu Abdullah. And also Saifullah, as Abdur Rahman was pointing out, he has plans for, we see there, Mr. Bu Abdullah taking a look at the proceedings, watching the game, enjoying it as well. And the weather is perfect to enjoy a game of cricket also today. So we are talking to Saifullah, and Saifullah has a lot of plans for the Ajman Cricket Council here in Ajman for more tournaments, for developing their own ground as well, which is under renovation right now, the Eden Gardens. In the meanwhile, good delivery once again from Jiju. He's been fantastic, super bowling. And what I love about Jiju Janardhanan is that he doesn't try to do too much. He bowls well within himself. He knows how he can bowl and bowl those, gets those basics of cricket right. Mr. Mahmood right next to Mr. Bu Abdullah, also involved in cricket.
He's into the management of Maratha Arabians, Mr. Mahmood, and they're doing a wonderful job, and good to see all these people getting involved in the game. And rightly said, many more things to come in Ajman. This time thick outside edge, but luckily they have third man. Very good over by Jiju Janardhan, a good spell, though he did not got any wicket, gave away 19 runs in his quota of 4 overs.
This shows if you bowl in the right areas, you can restrict the batters. 98 for 3 after 14, chasing 146.
Sir, our scorer is always busy, Mr. Asif. And Hazrat Bilal into his third over. It's Rahul. This time played towards the offside and found the gap. It's running towards the boundary line for 4 runs.
Beautifully played. Gave himself room onto the back foot and just did not try to hit it too hard. That was the best part about that particular shot. Just hit it from the middle of the bat. He knows that was the vacant area, and if he can get it there, he's always it's always going to be a 4. So good start from Rahul. And that is our match referee waving his hand into the screen right now. Mr. Iftikhar, right next to him, is one of the umpires in the game.
This time back to his line and length. Hazrat Bilal, let it go by Rahul Chopra. Bit of pressure has been released after the boundary. Couple of wickets here give a chance to Maratha Arabians to make a comeback in this game. Can see no pressure on Rahul Chopra and Mohammad Kaleem.
When you have 7 wickets in hand, there's definitely no pressure on you, and just 44 more runs to get to win this game. On the back foot, just trying to get it away towards third man, hitting it just a little bit too much on the bat and going towards backward point for a dot ball. This is another good over coming in from Hazrat Bilal. Only 4 runs in this over, so runs haven't been coming easily, and that might just turn out to be a problem for the Gladiators who are chasing this game. 44 more required. Now after this, only 5 overs are going to remain.
into his third over, Hazrat Bilal. Once again on the off stump, this time played in the gap. A slide by Jiju Janardhanan could not prevent the single. So the strike rotates after a long time. It's Mohammad Kaleem who is batting on 11. Took a lot of deliveries to reach there, 18 deliveries, and Rahul Chopra batting on 8.
He could take that leeway because from the other end runs were coming in quickly. But now he's the set batter. He needs to take the lead from here on in. Mohammad Kaleem, who's on strike now. In comes Bilal. Hit, edged, boundary.
Waited and waited to get a boundary. Luckily, he got a boundary, racing towards the third man. The intentions were to play towards the mid wicket. No way in position, but he got a boundary to his name.
Well, this is good going for Deccan Gladiators. Pressure lifted with that 4 coming in. 9 runs of this over. The last ball still to come. Hazrat Bilal, who was included in the side as a strike bowler, hasn't delivered for his team, Maratha Arabians. Last ball of his third over. He's given away 26 runs, picked up a wicket in the second. 107 on the board. Outside the off stump, lets it go. Slower ball. Dot ball to end the over. 39 more required in 5 overs as there's going to be a change in the com box. It's going to be Abid Ibrahim and Abdur Rahman Tariq.
Thank you, Faizan. Thank you, Mudassir Ali. Excellent position where both the teams are at the moment. It's just getting where we would like to have a game, a close contest. Isn't it, Abdur Rahman?
Well, that last over from Hazrat Bilal, I think has tipped the balance in the favor of Deccan Gladiators. 9 runs coming off it. But yes, we wanted to see a close game. And you have to understand the importance of Hameed Khan's knock. Because if you take those 60 runs out, and he scored them in almost 30-odd deliveries, this has been a very slow batting performance by the rest of the Deccan Gladiators.
Yeah, they just want to make sure they get over the rope, and especially with a very balanced side of the batting. Rahul Chopra is the right man to come now. They are just playing a little slow than expected. Mohammad Kaleem, you don't see him using 20 deliveries for 15 every day.
Again, see Rahul Chopra scoring just 8 runs off 13 deliveries as well. Both of them been relatively slow. Very interesting. We haven't seen the leggy Maroof Merchant.
Yeah, good point there. The young man have not been given a go so far.
Well, I would have given him the ball from this end, the far end. We saw the damage Ahmed Shafiq and Adeel Malik did with the ball. Maroof Merchant, tall leg spinner, turns the ball a mile. Bowls a solid googly as well. Oh, another ball hitting the legs. But it was going down the leg side.
Well, to be honest, maybe the captain has a different plan in his mind. Once Harry Barwal spell gets over, we might see that young Dynamite Merchant bowling.
Got a delivery this time past that cover fielder. 37 runs, 36 runs now needed of 25 deliveries. Both teams need one good over to settle this match. You would say the Deccan Gladiators are favourites at the moment. They still have Hassan, Nabi Sakhel and Ansar Khan to bat.
Makes room, plays the French cut. 16th over concluded. It's Nelson on board for 3.
Well, it's the dreaded Nelson. We've seen it cause damage in this tournament. Actually, not 1 but 2 wickets fell in the second game.
I've seen a 6 has also been struck on Nelson, so it's make it or break it situation. Well, Saqib Munshad swings away from the Hafeez Kaleem. Hafeez Kaleem was looking to go big.
Well, this is the last roll of the dice from Jiju Janardhanan. Harry Barwal has finished his spell as well. Saqib Munshad is bowling the last over of his spell. Can they keep it down to 30 in the last 3, 10 runs and over? Will be a few nerves. Hafeez Kaleem hits it hard. There's a fielder at cover, just a single.
It's really difficult to pick Saqib. Munshad is bowling away from the right-handers with the angle, swinging away. Really have a choice to play a cut shot or through the cover region, but there are fielders planted on that region. So definitely this over is not going to be very costly for Maratha Arabians.
Well, if they can pick up a wicket as well, it'll just make things a lot more interesting. This has been a bit poor though from the Maratha Arabians, conceding singles inside the circle every time the ball has hit the bat and rolled away to a fielder there. They have crossed along and gotten one.
Well, I can sense Hafeez Kaleem is getting under the pressure because he's conceded 12 deliveries for 17 and he's trying hard.
Well, this has been one of those knocks that is difficult to explain. 26 deliveries, 18 runs scored. He came in at number 3, so he's been there for a very long time. And while Hameed Khan was going great guns, he sort of flew under the radar, Hafeez Kaleem. But after Hameed and Waqas got out, this innings is just hurting more than doing Maratha Arabians any favours.
Well, Umar Farooq there collected the ball, just did not shy at the stumps or hits towards his stumps. I don't think so. That's a good idea. He should have given a go there. There was a backup in the deep, but you need to play an attacking game. You don't have much to defend, by the way. It's just 10 runs and over, which is achievable. It's just this over when you have Saqib Munshad who's operating. And again, a single from a fumble from the fielder. So 17 overs gone. It's 116 for 3. 30 required from 18 bowls.
Well, Abid, 30 runs of the last three, 10 runs and over. This run chase is getting trickier by the moment. The starting run rate was about 7.5. While Hameed Khan was batting, at one stage the required run rate was 5.46. But then after that, they've slowed down the Deccan Gladiators.
Yeah, be ready. Lots of deliveries going to come there on toe-crushing Yorkers. Oh, is he gonna?
Well, Zishan Abid collected the ball from in front of the stumps instead of being behind it. It was the youngster Maruf Merchant could throw. I think if he would have been behind the stumps, he would have had a better chance. No, Hafeez Kaleem has done well. He's in.
Yeah, he's home. Way inside the crease. Now the game is just getting interesting from here. Umar Farooq is bowling, and he's the right man to bowl at the death overs, I reckon.
Well, I completely forgot that ritual stays alive. It's Abid Ibrahim and Abdur Rahman in the commentary box, and Umar Farooq is doing something on the wicket. This time he is with the ball in hand.
Yeah, he's into the action. This one glided towards the onside. The 2 is the call. They need to hurry. Pick up and throw. Poor throw, that is.
Well, that is very poor fielding. You have to say that. The ball didn't get the middle of the bat. Hafeez Kaleem struggling a little bit, but still managing to run 2.
Look at that. First runs completed quick. Rahul wanted the 2. This was Saqib Manshad there, the fielder.
Well, the only thing you can say is he's just bowled in over Saqib, so maybe a bit tired. But these are the last rights here. Everything to play for. You have to put your body on the line.
Well, to have 3 men patrolling to the onside, it's deep. Mid-on, mid-wicket, square leg. Then you have a deep cover. And where is the 4th one? 5th one, I beg your pardon. It's mid-off who's back.
Oh, he's bowled him. He has bowled him. Umar Farooq has ended Hafeez Kaleem's misery. 30 deliveries, 23 runs. This innings was going nowhere. And in the end, he's lost his stumps. Umar Farooq, the big wicket.
Well, I haven't seen Hafeez Kaleem playing a cheeky shot. This man can hit straight down the ground. He can play with the straight bat. And he's walking out. Got clean bowled by Umar Farooq. Well, that will be a long walk for him.
Well, there you have it. It's the big man, the gentle giant, Ansar Khan, walking it in number 5. Very surprising decision this from Adeel Malik to open the batting with Mayank first. Then Hafeez Kaleem coming in at number 3. The opener, Ansar Khan, walking in now. And he's missed it. First ball. Yorker. The stumps have been demolished. Ansar Khan has to walk back for a first ball duck. It's game on.
It's champion Umar Farooq. And what a delivery. First ball, toe crusher. Ansar Khan walking out He didn't expect that kind of a welcome, but Umar Farooq, you beauty.
Well, the only two things missing in this tournament is 100 and a hat-trick. And Umar Farooq will be on the hat-trick.
While we both are in the commentary box.
Absolutely amazing. This game, Deccan Gladiators at one stage were looking like finishing the game in 14, 15 overs maybe. But this man, Umar Farooq, he doesn't give up. He's not going to go down without a fight. 120 for 5 now. 17.5 overs done.
Well, come with the art, come with the man. It's Adeel Malik. Scored 70 runs, 70 odd runs in the last game he played. Now it is a pressure situation. And if anyone can handle the pressure, that is the man on your screen. This was peach of a delivery. Umar Farooq on hat-trick. Pulls that York length and Adeel Malik driven nicely. Single. What an over.
Well, he knew what was coming, Adeel Malik. He was ready for that Yorker, but what an over. He still has one more over up his sleeve. He'll probably be bowling the last over of this game, Umar Farooq. 121 for 5 in 18. 25 runs off 12 deliveries.
Hazrat Bilal having a wicket to his name, 26 runs given away in 3 overs. He's been given the belief, the responsibility. Look at that. That was absolutely bang on target. What a welcome for Ansar Khan.
Well, what a welcome and then what a goodbye. First delivery. Hazrat Bilal, the penultimate over, important over this. And we've seen this before. Adeel Malik, he is a confident guy. And he's let that first ball go.
Well, even we had, in the last game that he played, we had raised our eyebrows a bit, seeing him leaving few deliveries outside off. But then that's how he is. Once he gets going, he doesn't stop.
Well, that required run rate now, almost 14 runs and over. It's double of what the starting run rate was. Short delivery, very well bowled by Hazrat Bilal. And it's another dot ball. Back-to-back dot balls here.
He's pacey. He's got the extra bounce. He targets the helmets well. And this time, getting out of the way, Adeel Malik. 2 dot balls will give a lot of relief to Maratha Arabians.
Well, Abid, one thing is for sure, Hazrat Bilal is not going to be bowling anything full because this is a very interesting field placing. Bowled mid-off and mid-on are in the circle. So that means it's going to be short and it's going to be at his body, just like that. But it's the Adeel Malik and his experience. He's cleared that infield and he has a 4.
That's what you need to do. You need to believe on the man. Deccan Gladiators have to put the trust on the skipper, the big man. Took his time and look at that bat speed.
Well, that's exactly where I was saying there was a gap, both mid-off and mid-on in the circle. They've got third man deep. They've got fine leg deep. And with that one short ball that he had bowled in the over, Jiju has missed a trick. Should have kept that long off fielder deep. Fuller delivery. Oh, very close to the stumps.
That's a big weapon. The slower one from the fast pacey Hazrat Bilal. And I think Just 2 more good deliveries. He can be the hero.
Well, the last game that they lost, the Deccan Gladiators, they had to chase 19 in the last over against the Northern Warriors.
There you go. Fireworks started already outside the ground. All we are waiting is fireworks from this man, Adeel Malik, on a strike. Outside off, picked up towards the cow corner. Fielder did well in the deep. Excellent efforts. I think Usman Khan was the fielder. Is he gonna? Looks to me close. It's gone to the third umpire.
Well, good backing up by Umar Farooq. He's come in all the way from deep point. Usman Khan does very well. No, it's Muhammad Afzal, beg your pardon. The throw missing the stumps, and then Umar Farooq, does he have a run out? This would be a big wicket. It's Rahul Chopra. He's done well. He's recovered nicely, Rahul.
Just in time. Dragged the bat on time, and he's got save, and he will be facing the last delivery from Hazrat Bilal. Now this delivery will have a lot to do.
Well, 20 needed of 7. A 6 here, and they need 14 in the last over, a boundary, and they'll need 16. This is a big delivery here. This is the game, in my opinion, because Umar Farooq, well, if you can give him 18, 19 runs in the last over, you'd fancy the chances, the Maratha Arabians. What a crowd we have here. This is nervous excitement.
If you can see, very few people sitting on the chair. Most of them have left the chair already, because it is getting very exciting here at AVR Pay Ajman T20 Cup, powered by SkyExchange.net.
Yes, everyone's standing, just a few people sitting. I think the people sitting are all Deccan Gladiator fans. Hazrat Bilal, very well bowled, slower delivery, straight to the hands of the captain. So he has bowled a brilliant second last over. And just like that game against Northern Warriors, the Deccan Gladiators need 19 runs in the last over to win this game.
Well, it's really getting heated inside the comms as well, in the pitch also. Well, last 6 deliveries, 19 runs required. Long off behind on the boundary line, long off, long on, mid-wicket. Umar Farooq with his Yorkland delivery. Adeel wants to keep the strike. And single taken, 18 needed, 5 deliveries.
Well, what a ball from the champion Umar Farooq. He bowls those Yorkers at will. Rahul Chopra, the idea was good, the execution was not there. He wanted to go over fine leg. And now Adeel Malik. Well, we've seen this before, a similar tale. He's on strike, 18 needed off 5 deliveries. What a game we've had. What a fight back from the Maratha Arabians.
Exceptional bowling there, good fielding. I think Rahul Chopra and Mohammad Hafeez played little too slow there. And that's the reason the game has come down the wire. Just last 5 deliveries, 18 needed. Umar Farooq has left the station. This one hit hard over the bowler's head. has gone flying, has gone straight as an arrow. Beautiful hit from Adeel Malik.
Well, it's number 18 versus number 18. And there is only one man who's winning the game right now. It's Adeel Malik. Full delivery. That's what happens when you try the Yorkers. You miss, and the batsman has got a slot ball. What a hit this from Adeel. What a time to hit a maximum.
Number 18 versus number 18. 18 runs were needed. And 6 runs is already been hit by Adeel Malik. Now Jiju Janardhan dropping advice to Umar Farooq. And I think to bowl a back of the line delivery or slow bouncer would be a good choice to bowl, because both of these batters will not expect that from Umar Farooq.
Well, that's a very good point, Abid. He has to change something, because if he misses that Yorker, Adeel Malik is waiting, camped on that back foot. And that's 70 odd runs that he scored in the last game. All the maximums were mostly hit straight down the ground. "12 needed of 4. It's 2 deliveries, 2 good deliveries either way, and the game is over. That's the maths right there for you.
It takes only one good hit or one good delivery to have a decider. Once again, Umar. Full toss, and Adeel Malik is asking for a no ball. They ran for a single. Umar Farooq putting everything on line.
Well, Adeel Malik, I can understand why you're asking for that, but I am definitely sure that was not a no ball. That ball dipped on him. I don't think that's a no ball. He has his right, though. He can ask the umpire to confer, but I don't think they are doing it. The leg umpire has basically put his foot down and said, "Mr. Adeel Malik, get back to the non-striker's end."
Maybe that's today is the only day where he'll be regretting to be a tall man.
Yes, you're right. Maybe on Rahul Chopra, that would have been a no ball.
Yes, yes, yes. If it was Rahul Chopra, that would have been a no ball. But very, very danger ball to bowl at this juncture of the game. You could have been picked up.
Well, Rahul Chopra, he needs to step up as well. 19 deliveries faced, 14 runs scored, 11 to win, 3 deliveries, another full ball. Beautiful from Umar Farooq. 10 needed of the last 2. Abid, 10 needed of the last 2.
Oh, I'm almost in ventilator. It's difficult to breathe out here. What a game. What a close contest. What a tournament. AVR Pay Ajman T20 Cup powered by Sky Exchange. This is what we call the close encounter. This is what we call the thrills. Look at that. Taking his breath. He knows that 2 crucial deliveries only he need to bowl. 1 good delivery. Don't get hit for a boundary, and you're very much home.
Yes, this is the ball right here. This is the match. Forget about the last ball. This is the one. It's a full delivery. It's in the air. Has he cleared the field? You beauty. Adeel Malik, what a shot.
My goodness. My goodness. What have you done? Umar Farooq just bowled it outside off into the arc of Adeel Malik. He will never let it go unpunished. Beautiful shot, Adeel Malik, you beauty.
Well, I cannot stress enough how difficult that shot is. It is not just against the wind. It's a fast bowler. You're going over cover. These are 75-meter boundaries. These are not small boundaries. And Adeel Malik has played the shot of the match. The penultimate delivery going for 6. Now 4 needed off the last ball.
There you go. Full toss down the ground. 2 is the call.
3 ties the game. 3 ties the game. He's done it. Umar Farooq has defended. Umar Farooq has won the game for the Maratha Arabians. Adeel Malik. Oh, what has happened here? 4 needed off the last delivery, Abid. And only 2 runs have been scored.
What a match we had witnessed. Wow. Very, very exciting. Thriller game. A champion shaking his hands everywhere. And the opponents, Maratha Arabian, acknowledges his knock. What a champion Adeel Malik is. He is just impressing me every day he comes out to bat.
Well, Adeel Malik applauding the Maratha Arabians. And look at that, the coaches, the staff.
Well, it's just getting very close and close. The second game is just about to begin. We'll have to go for the toss for the next game. Also, we have a challenge of a time, but one exciting game just ended and the other one is lined up. Let's go for the toss and post-match ceremony. Well, before that, we'll have our highlights. That was how the second inning started, where Hameed Khan has played gem of a knock. Beautiful shots all around the ground. He just was toying with the bowlers. Hazrat Bilal was on the receiving end. Great hit that was down the ground. Umar Farooq was also punished. Look at that. It's been one-man show. Hameed Khan all the way, and this was the turning point when Hari Barwal took the catch in the point and he's come in to bowl. Some miscued shots also there. Saqib bowled well, and he was, look at that, look at that, powerful shots down the ground, hitting it straight. Look at that, pick up shot, and that was when he's gone. That furniture was disturbed, and Waqas got caught behind. And this was Rahul Chopra, who was unbeaten right till the end, but just could not take his team over the rope. Hafeez Kaleem having no idea whatsoever. Ansar Khan got out on a first delivery. Adeel Malik started putting those crackers of a shot. Beautiful shots we have seen. This was the shot of the match, and this is where he applauded the opponents. Let's have a quickly look at the summary. It's Tanveer Junaid, top scorer for Maratha Arabians, 47 or 42 deliveries. Ahmad Shafiq, the top wicket taker for Deccan Gladiators, 2 wickets to his name. And 71 runs of Hameed Khan could not save Deccan Gladiators. What a close this game was. Maratha Arabians won by just 1 run. Let's quickly go to the to Faizan for the post-match presentation party and a toss of the next game as well.
It's time for the toss for the match number 11 here at the Ajman Cricket Cup. Well, we have the 2 captains here with us. The captain from Ajman Heroes, Mr. Adnan ul Mulk, and the captain from Delhi Bulls, Mr. Umair Ali Khan, along with the match referee, Mr. Iftikhar. Ajman Heroes, being the home team, will toss up the coin. Heads is the call.
It is head.
Heads it is. So Umair Ali Khan from Delhi Bulls has won the toss. Umair, इधर आ जाएं प्लीज. क्या डिसाइड किया है?
डिसाइड टू बैट फर्स्ट.
बल्लेबाजी करेंगे पहले. ये थोड़ा सा अलग है डिसीजन, क्योंकि नॉर्मली आजकल टीम्स डिसाइड कर रही हैं कि बाद में चेस किया जाएगा.
जी, इसीलिए हम लोगों ने डिसाइड किया कि आज टारगेट दे के हम लोग जो है डिफेंड करते हैं, क्योंकि आगे टूर्नामेंट में आपको मालूम है नॉकआउट गेम में अगर हम पहले बैट करते हैं तो फिर चांसेस मुश्किल होते हैं. तो हमने कहा आज चांस लेते हैं, फर्स्ट बैट करते हैं. विकेट भी अच्छी है, सपोर्टिंग है बैटिंग के लिए, और हम रन डिफेंड करेंगे इंशाल्लाह, बिकॉज आपको मालूम है हमारी बॉलिंग बहुत अच्छी है. सो अच्छा मैच देखने को.
कितने रन टारगेट आपका दिमाग में है?
मिनिमम 150 160.
Alright, thank you so much. All the best, Umair. Mr. Adnan, what do you think? 150, 160. If they get there, would it be easy for you to chase down?
It's a sporting wicket for both sides. It will remain consistent. So 150, 160 is a reasonable good score, and it will challenge both sides. And if we play good cricket, we will be able to chase that. Yes.
And you won the game last day, yesterday, in fact, and you were looking for that victory. So morale of the team high now?
Oh yes, it's pretty high. We played very good cricket. I told the boys that it's a must-win game for us. All 3 games right now, so we have to play, give it our all, and that's what they did. And very proud of them. So we'll keep on continuing that momentum what we have today, and hopefully, may the best team win.
May the best team win, inshallah. Thank you so much for being here. Mr. Adnan, the news from the middle is Delhi Bulls have actually won the toss and they've decided to bat first. We will be back in a little while for the presentation as well.
AVR Pay News. Ajman.
Beauty, wherever I looked around me. What a home to have. Whether you like to live life fast or as slow as you like, it will let you. He taught me to spend time with nature. Funny how he didn't say nature, but with. I always still think about that. I think about the days when he was a little boy. My age, how life must have been like back in time. And he tells me stories that sound like dreams. It was those dreams that became their future and our today. Now we get to
AVR Pay News.
Welcome to the match presentation for match number 10. It was a great game of cricket. Maratha Arabians and Deccan Gladiators. Deccan Gladiators being on the losing side by just 1 run. And for the presentation, we have Dr. Bu Abdullah here with me. He has been involved in a lot of cultural activities and sporting activities as well all across the UAE. And he's going to be handing over the award to the man of the match today for his spirited batting and bowling performance, Mr. Umar Farooq. Umar is going to come in and collect his check of 500 dirhams and a trophy from Mr. Bu Abdullah. Umar came down, took just 7 deliveries and scored 18 runs and picked up 3 wickets as well. Well, Umar, please join me here so that we can have a little conversation. आप थोड़ा नीचे आए मुझे लगा बल्लेबाजी करने के लिए. आपने सिर्फ 7 गेंदें खेली. अगर शायद 17 खेली होती तो सिचुएशन कुछ और ही होती आपकी टीम के लिए. बट ये among the team's plans था या impromptu था?
अस्सलाम वालेकुम. सबसे पहले तो मैं अल्लाह का शुक्र अदा करूँगा कि इतनी अच्छी परफॉर्मेंस हुई. और सेकेंडली मैं पिछले 7 साल से जो है वो सेम रोल पे खेल रहा हूँ. विकेट थोड़ी पार्टनरशिप ले गई इसलिए मुझे सिर्फ 7 बॉलें मिली, नहीं तो नॉर्मली जो है वो लास्ट 4 to 5 overs में मैं जाता हूँ. And that's my role in the team.
All right, that's great. Umar, tell me this also, that when you had the ball in your hand, you bowl those yorkers at will. And we were talking in commentary about that. Whenever you come out, you bowl those yorkers at will, and you've used the yorker outside the off stump beautifully as well. So is there a plan to it, or it's just that you think that would be a surprise delivery for the batters?
Actually, टेप बॉल खेल के तो टेप बॉल की वजह से मेरी जो है यॉर्कर पक्की थी. एंड दैट्स माय स्ट्रेंथ. सो दैट्स व्हाई व्हेनेवर द बॉल इज़ इन माय हैंड आई ट्राई टू बॉल माय यॉर्कर्स एंड दैट्स माय स्ट्रेंथ.
और आप आखिरी ओवर भी डाल रहे थे और सिचुएशन बड़ी टाइट थी. सिर्फ 1 रन से इवेंचुअली आप जीते. क्या चलता है ऐसे टाइम पर गेंदबाज के दिमाग में?
मुझे कॉन्फिडेंस था कि नॉर्मली मैं 6 में से 5 यॉर्कर्स करता हूँ. प्रेशर था, लेकिन मैंने अपनी जो बेसिक थी वो नहीं छोड़ी. मुझे पता था कि 2 मेरे से गलत भी होंगी लेकिन 3 एक्यूरेट होंगी, और वो 3 अगर एक्यूरेट होगी तो 18 रन चेज नहीं होंगे, 1 वो भी मिस करेंगे, और सेम हैपेंड.
तो मराठा अरेबियंस अब टॉप पर हैं टेबल के और बड़ी खूबसूरती से टॉप पर बैठे हुए हैं आसानी के साथ. What's the plan ahead for this tournament?
एज अ टीम हम लोग काफ़ी टूर्नामेंट साथ खेल रहे हैं और ऑलमोस्ट सेम साइड है. एक दो चेंजेस हैं, उनकी जगह जो रिप्लेसमेंट आई है वो भी ऑलमोस्ट सेम है. तो जब भी हम कोई बड़ा टूर्नामेंट खेल रहे होते हैं, हमारी मैनेजमेंट की और प्लेयर्स की सेम ही होती है कि हमने हर मैच को जो है वो 100% दे के खेलना है. चाहे वो क्वालिफाई कर चुके हैं फिर भी, क्योंकि वो जो एक मोमेंटम बना है हमने उसको कैरी करना है और फाइनल तक उसको लेके जाना है और इंशाल्लाह फाइनल जीतेंगे.
एक आखिरी सवाल है, ऐसे ही सीरियस रहते हैं हमेशा या थोड़ा मुस्कुराते भी हैं आप?
मैं तो हर टाइम मजाक करता रहता हूँ, ये पहला बंदा है जिसने मुझे बोला कि हम सीरियस रहते हैं.
बड़ी सीरियसली आपने मुझसे बात की है. बहुत शुक्रिया. थैंक यू सो मच. Congratulations to you and great performance. All the best for the remainder of the tournament. This is how it panned out. Umar Farooq is the man of the match here, and that's it from the presentation ceremony. We will be back for more.
AVR Pay News, Ajman T20.